Something happened recently. I was going on the road. I saw a group of people. They were crying and begging me and saying, Imak, what is that analysis? Explain that analysis to us. I said, no problem. The person that cried the most, I will explain it for him. All of them started shouting. I said, no problem. Now calm down. Let me explain it in a very simple way. Listen very carefully. That analysis is a process of collecting information, arranging it, understanding it, and using it to make an informed decision. Now, what do I mean by this? Listen attentively, oh, no be the one why I go explain finish. Come for road, you go see me begin to cry. Explain again. Listen very attentively. Pause. Pause. Go back to that definition. Listen to it again. Then come back to this point and start listening again. Under my definition, I want you to note 4 things. Number 1, collecting information. Number 2, arranging it. Number 3, understanding it. Number 4, making informed decision. Let me explain it bit by bit. Number 1, collecting information. Imagine that your great grandmother is selling Pepsi, Coke and Fanta. And what she does is that each customer that come that bought one bottle, she will write it down. She will say Agnes bought one bottle, Elizabeth bought 2 bottles, Ifeoma bought 4 bottles, Avuvunwa bought 5 bottles. The process of her writing down names and number of bottles they bought and the particular product, whether it's Coke, Fanta or Pepsi, that process is called collecting information. But I want you to note something. Information and data now the same thing. When I say collecting data or collecting information, now the same thing what I mean. So second thing with the example is arranging it. At the end of the week, she will be like, how many products did I sell? She don't even know. She now bring another book. She will write Coke, Fanta, Pepsi. She now count number of bottles she sold on Fanta. She will say, I sold 50 Fanta. Come to Pepsi, I sold 30 bottles. On Sprite, I sold 100 bottles. That process is called arranging it. She's collecting those data. She will arrange it in a way that it will look good for her. The next thing is understanding it. That when she have arranged those things, she will be like, oh, I sold so number of products. It now became clear to her that she sold so amount of products. She now have understood what happened on her shop this week. That this is number of customers that bought this number of customers that bought this. That is what we call understanding it. You get. So the next one is making informed decision. Now let me ask you a question. For instance, you have a shop and by the end of the month or by the end of the week, you sold 100 bottles of Fanta, 50 bottles of Sprite, and 30 bottles of Pepsi. Let's say I give you dollars now. I said, oh yeah, you have sold all those things. Go and restock. Which one will you buy more? Would it be Fanta? Because you sold 100 bottles of Fanta. What it means is that in your area, Fanta is selling more. So if somebody gives you money, you will buy the one that is selling more. That is what we call informed decision. So have you understood it now? Data analysis is the process of collecting data, collecting information, arranging it the way you will understand it, then using it to make an informed decision. It is very, very simple. But if you don't understand what I said, you can ask me question on the comment section. I'll be free. I'm your tech boss.